Module Objectives. In this module, you will learn about OSHA's requirement to conduct pre-operation inspections and checklists before operating your powered industrial truck. You will learn about issues that require powered industrial trucks to be removed from service and the proper safety procedures to follow when they are under maintenance. By the end of this module, you will be able to 1. Relate the importance of regular inspections and maintenance for preventing powered industrial truck hazards. 2. List issues that require a powered industrial truck to be removed from service. And 3. State safety procedures for powered industrial trucks under maintenance. Before you operate. Before operating your powered industrial truck, OSHA requires you to complete your pre-operation inspection and checklist. You should complete your pre-operation inspection and checklist before every shift, even if the truck has already been used that day. Checklists can vary by the type of powered industrial truck you're using. You can find sample checklists for different kinds of powered industrial trucks on OSHA's website. Check your manual for the specific inspection or checklist made for your powered industrial truck. You can also ask your supervisor to review these steps with you. Depending on your company, they may have an inspection and checklist sheet or book for you to review. They may also have you initial a sheet daily while you complete your inspection and checklist to hand in. This sheet should be turned into the proper personnel or placed in a safe place, depending on your employer's policy. If an accident occurs that requires OSHA's involvement, they will ask for proof of maintenance. This sheet that you fill out daily on your inspection and checklist will provide evidence if an accident occurs. Depending on the situation, if you complete your inspection and checklist properly and an accident occurs, you may not be held at fault. Completing the inspection and checklist before you operate your powered industrial truck could prevent hazards that could not only injure yourself and your truck, other workers around you, and the material you are transporting. Completing inspections and checklists will also help you properly take care of your powered industrial truck, prolonging its life. The below list includes a few, but not all, of the things you will need to check for during your pre-operation inspection and checklist. The fluid levels such as the engine oil, hydraulic oil, radiator, and the fuel are not too low. The battery is connected. The forks and masts are not bent, worn, or cracked. The tires are inflated and free of excessive wear or damage. The seatbelt is accessible and it is not damaged. The horn, lights, backup alarm, and turn signals all operate smoothly. The steering is smooth. The brake functions. And the engine runs smoothly and quietly with no leaks or sparks. As every powered industrial truck is different and every company has different policies, make sure you always review the pre-operation inspection and checklist for your specific truck before operating it. If something is not passing your pre-operation inspection or checklist, the problem needs to be reported to your supervisor immediately. Under no circumstances should you operate your powered industrial truck if an issue arises. If you see something wrong with it and you are not an authorized mechanic, never try to fix the issue yourself, no matter how simple it may seem. If you are unsure whether something you have spotted is an issue or not, never assume it is normal and continue with your inspection and checklist. Even if it may seem like a small issue to you, that issue can quickly become a hazard. Stop what you are doing and seek advice from your supervisor or an authorized mechanic. It is vital for yours and your coworkers' safety that your powered industrial truck is working in a proper and safe condition. After completing your inspection and checklist, you are responsible for keeping your powered industrial truck clean. If you notice it needs to be wiped down before you start using it, do so. Make sure it is clean before and after every shift. Use a suitable cloth to remove all dust, dirt, and grease from your powered industrial truck. If it has a cabin, make sure it is dry because any loose liquid in the cabin can cause multiple hazards. If needed, use a non-combustible solvent to clean it. You must also ensure there are no loose objects inside the cabin. A loose object moving around in the cabin of a powered industrial truck could get lodged under the brake pedal or accelerator. You can also step on a loose object while trying to get in or out of the powered industrial truck and fall, injuring yourself and potentially breaking something. Not only is it important that your powered industrial truck is prepared to operate by passing all the inspections and checklist, but it is also important that you are ready to operate your powered industrial truck. Before operating your powered industrial truck, you should be mentally prepared to operate an industrial vehicle. You should not operate the vehicle if you are drowsy or if you are under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, or medications that could cause impairment. You should also be dressed in appropriate safety workwear. This may have variations depending on the environment you are working in and the type of truck you are using. If you are unsure what is considered appropriate to wear while operating your powered industrial truck, ask your supervisor or check in your powered industrial truck's manual. Appropriate safety workwear includes the following. Safety steel cap boots prevent or mitigate injuries that may result from your foot being run over by a truck or crushed by a heavy load. Hard hats protect you from objects that might fall. Gloves protect your hands, but make sure they properly fit so you can still control the truck. Safety goggles keep your sight clear whether you are operating inside or outside. They will also protect your eyes from debris and dust, which can obstruct your vision and put yourself and others at risk. Remember that visibility is key when you are operating a powered industrial truck. Long sleeves and long pants protect your limbs. And a high visibility vest helps everyone around you see you. All workwear should fit you properly. You should never wear loose clothing while operating a powered industrial truck because it could get caught on the equipment or machinery. During operation. While you are operating your powered industrial truck, always check for defects, as you would when driving your car. Watch out for the following when you are operating your powered industrial truck: leaks, cracks, and visible defects. Make sure your truck is not leaking gas, fluid from any lines, or air from the tires. Before you start transporting material, test all aspects of your forks and mast, if your truck has these, to make sure everything is working properly. While operating, ensure the lights are always working. If you start transporting material and then realize your forks are not working properly, it could lead to your material becoming unstable, tipping over your truck. Always remain alert so you can detect if your engine starts to overheat. Continuing to operate your truck while your engine is overheating presents a hazard to you and others. If the fluid level seems to be dropping faster than usual, something may be wrong with your engine or the fluid may be leaking somewhere. When to remove a powered industrial truck from service. Operating a defective powered industrial truck can be detrimental to your facility's safety. OSHA requires the removal of a powered industrial truck if it is defective, in need of repair, or is in any way unsafe. OSHA requires that all trucks pass an inspection and checklist before being placed into service. If any issues appear during your inspection or checklist, the powered industrial truck must not be operated until authorized personnel fixes the issue. When it is time to remove a powered industrial truck from service for maintenance, it must be performed in a designated area. A powered industrial truck may need to be removed from service because the engine is overheating. It has noticeable defects. It does not start. It failed an inspection, and it has been in a recent accident. An overheating engine is one of the most common types of engine malfunctions. This can be caused by low coolant levels or clogged radiator screens. Typically, this is something that should be caught during your pre-operation inspection and checklist. You can also check to make sure the thermostat is operating correctly and that it is being triggered once the temperature gets too high, allowing coolant into the engine. If your engine is overheating, it needs to be taken out of service for proper maintenance. Properly completing the pre-operation inspection and checklist should expose many noticeable defects that might cause hazards while you operate the powered industrial truck. Some common defects found during inspection are cracks on the forks, leaking fluid, clogged radiators, and poor tire condition. Tires on a powered industrial truck are as important as the tires on cars and trucks. They are under pressure of extremely heavy loads every day. Once tire condition deteriorates, this can have a major effect on the stability and safety of your powered industrial truck. After you complete the pre-operation inspection and checklist, your powered industrial truck should ideally start with no problems. However, if it doesn't, or if you shut it off mid-shift and try to turn it back on and it doesn't start, the cause could be something as simple as a dead battery or lack of fuel. Your first step should be to check the condition of the battery or fill it up and have the carburetor changed if necessary. If a source of power is not the issue, it may be due to overheating. If the problem is still not diagnosed, now is the time to contact the authorized person to perform maintenance on your truck. Unfortunately, accidents involving powered industrial trucks are common in the warehouse industry, especially where busy operations are involved or where safety standards are not adhered to. If your truck is in an accident, damages may not always be externally visible, which makes it even more dangerous to operate. Therefore, it is critical that your powered industrial truck is taken out of service after an accident for proper maintenance to be done on it. Real-world example. You are a certified powered industrial truck operator at Bill & Jill's Manufacturing. You have been using your truck for about 4 hours today. You suddenly start to smell a burning odor. You are unsure of the source of the smell. You don't see smoke coming from your powered industrial truck. You just received an alert telling you to transport material to the other side of the warehouse. What should you do? A. Turn the powered industrial truck off and place an out-of-service tag on it. Then contact your supervisor or maintenance to inspect the truck. B. Transport the load that you were assigned. Then turn off the truck and report the odor to your supervisor. C. Park the powered industrial truck at the charging station. Then go get a new truck to continue your assignment. D. With the powered industrial truck running, investigate on your own by removing the truck's cover and getting close to the engine to find the source of the odor. Powered industrial truck maintenance. There are two forms of maintenance that come with having a powered industrial truck in your facility. Corrective maintenance. Corrective maintenance occurs when a defect is discovered on your powered industrial truck. When a defect is found, your powered industrial truck must be removed from service until repaired by an authorized person. Preventative maintenance. Preventative maintenance is a proactive measure taken when your powered industrial truck gets scheduled maintenance by a skilled mechanic. Maintenance of powered industrial trucks must be done in a designated area. Never perform any kind of maintenance on your truck in the middle of your facility. This will put you and your truck in the path of other workers and trucks. If another operator doesn't see you, they can collide with you and your powered industrial truck. If you are authorized to perform maintenance on your powered industrial truck, you must be aware of your surroundings during repairs. Do not repair your truck in an area with a potentially flammable or combustible atmosphere. To prevent any accumulation of exhaust or gas fumes, make sure there is proper ventilation. A clean, uncluttered work area also reduces the possibility of accidents to you and the equipment. Before starting your repair, locate the nearest first aid and eye wash station in case of a hazard. Regardless of the repair you are making, always confirm your powered industrial truck is in neutral, the emergency brake is on, and the keys are removed. If you are working on the electrical system, you must also disconnect the battery before starting the repair. If you are modifying your powered industrial truck, make sure the replacement parts you are using are equivalent to the original manufactured part. You should never alter or eliminate any part of your powered industrial truck or add any accessories, such as additional counterweights or lifting attachments, unless the modification is approved by the manufacturer in writing. Maintaining a powered industrial truck according to the manufacturer's schedule keeps it in safe operating condition. As different powered industrial trucks require different scheduled maintenance, check with your truck's manual on which type of maintenance repair it needs and when maintenance should be done. Once the maintenance is completed, it is imperative that you keep record of what was done to the powered industrial truck, when and who completed the maintenance. If an incident occurs, you can review a record of when maintenance was done to the part of the truck that had the incident. Most electric-powered industrial trucks are designed to operate for one shift, then be charged overnight or during the next shift. Some workers routinely change batteries instead of charging them in the powered industrial truck. They remove the battery from the truck and charge the battery elsewhere while a charged battery is installed in its place. Only trained employees should charge and change batteries in electric-powered industrial trucks. If you are an authorized person to charge or change a battery, wear the following proper personal protective equipment, PPE, before changing a battery: face shield, safety goggles, neoprene or rubber gloves, and apron. Toward the end of the battery changing process, batteries can give off highly explosive hydrogen gas. Contact with battery cells can cause electrical short circuits, which can burn unprotected skin. The person authorized to charge and change batteries should also be trained on emergency procedures in the event of an acid splash. Always follow your company's specific safety procedures and seek immediate emergency services if you have been exposed to corrosive material. Verify you do not overcharge or undercharge your batteries, and never exceed the battery's manufacturer recommended service hours. When you are returning the battery to your truck, always do so with the lifting beam and secure it in place. Check the indicator on the hour meter to see if your battery is fully charged before returning to work. Like maintenance repairs, charging and changing the battery of your powered industrial truck should only be done in a designated area. If the battery designated area is different from your maintenance area, make sure it is also equipped with safety precautions, including a fire extinguisher. Be sure to recycle or properly dispose of batteries once they are no longer usable. Inactive batteries are a hazardous waste unless they are properly reclaimed at a lead smelter or battery recycler. Module review. In this module, you learned that you must perform pre-operation inspections and checklists before each shift. You should never operate a powered industrial truck if you notice a defect, or if you find it is in any way unsafe during your inspection. You also learned that powered industrial trucks require preventative maintenance in addition to corrective maintenance. Lastly, you covered safety practices when powered industrial trucks undergo maintenance. Some key takeaways from this module include: always complete a pre-operation inspection and checklist. Powered industrial trucks need both corrective and preventative maintenance. Never operate a powered industrial truck if it requires maintenance. And always perform maintenance in designated areas.